Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Good times for all here. Zachary Zabala if you prefer. This is part 3 of the poor man's compost pile. Now what we have here is a lot of it, nice and mixed up right through here. I still got a little bit more. I got to dig out of this corner. That's all still a little bit of ashes down in there. But for the most part I got all the ashes out of this side. And that whole pile that I had over there is completely gone now. So this is a bunch of ashes right here in that big pile that I dug out of there. Now what I do, I'll push all this back in there. Well, when I have two hands, I pretty much just push all this back, mound it back up, and then I'll do the same over on this side. I'll dig a bunch of this out. Actually, I'm going to probably leave that flat for right now and just leave this out here. This big mound. Remember, the mound used to end right here, and this is all new, fresh stuff right here. Nice big pile of it. And then I'll dig out this side, move it over here, or pull it out this way. No, throw it over here, fill it with ash, dump some of that back in, pull it out here, get a nice big mound of it, and then what you do, you spread this out on your garden, just around your plants, about once a week. I'll go and I'll just take a nice handful of it and just spread it around. Say that's your plant right there, that little guy. And you just go right around the edge. And just give it a nice, it's like food. It's like plant food. You know, we can all survive without eating for weeks at a time. So can plants. But if you give them food, they're going to grow, get strong and big. Pulling out all the roots still. Somebody asked why you burn the roots before you put them back in there. Because roots, plants are very resilient, just like we are. Just like all other animals and all the living things that we have, the minerals, everything. They're all very resilient. And if you take something like this, stick it down in the ground, there's a good chance that those roots are going to start growing again and start sucking up a lot of the nutrients out of your soil. So you want to keep all the roots, you want to keep any plants out of there. And what I do is I burn the plants, the roots after they're dried, which gets a lot of that stuff back, and then I put it back into here. So you're just, now the purpose of a compost pile, for one, you're not wasting anything. You're taking all your eggshells, your coffee grounds, your fruit and vegetable peels, or any part of the fruit and vegetable. And you're grabbing all the nutrients back out of that and putting it back into your soil. So your plants that are growing now, because you have to put stuff back into the soil in order for the plants to get it out. You know, I mean, plants will grow without getting stuff, just like we will. But will have deficiencies. And you don't want your plants to have deficiencies, just like we don't want to have deficiencies of certain vitamins and minerals. So you got to keep your plants, you know, you got to give them the stuff they need to grow. So when you consume them, you'll have that stuff. When you two become combined and conjoined together, you'll have everything you need. So that's it. That's why I compost. It's a great way to, you don't need, this is fertilizer, folks. This is probably the best fertilizer you can get. Look how dark and rich that is. Remember, some of it's gray ash, so it makes it, but that's gold when you talk about feeding your plants. So that's it. This will be the last one. You just get a big mound, like I said. Whenever you get a nice pile of, well, I'll do that. I'll do one more of these videos showing how I put my stuff down into the ground. My eggshells and coffee grounds and all that good stuff. So that's it. Good times for all here. Signing out. As always, thanks for watching.